There's so Hey, Sony. Got
Very
it.
good. We got a nice big full Brady Bunch screen tonight. So that's
Love
exciting.
it. Love
We're
it.
so glad to see you. We got lots of stuff to share tonight. So let's just start off with I'll do a super quick blessing over us if you'll join me. Father God, you must love us so much to give us the opportunity to work together like this and to have this sisterhood and friendship and the great memories that we make, whether it's just on Tuesday nights or it's trips to Dallas and things go wrong that we can laugh at, but we're just so glad to be home and safe and ready to share all that we learned. Be with us tonight. Amen. Okay.
Amen.
So remember, Nora, you don't have a story till something goes wrong. So you have quite a few stories from the other day, but we want to start off with just a super quick little crow time. Do you have something you want to share with us? Some great thing. Now, we just got back from a seminar, so we're going to hear from you if it was seminar crows and good things, but anything else going on in your business you'd like to share with us this evening?
I do. I had one of those miracle Sundays that I was exhausted because I just went nonstop since we got home. And I was like, this is my day to just veg. I'm just vegging. I'm not even doing the lot. I'm not thinking about anything. And the phone just kept ringing and I had like a $600 day. It was insane. I had one person buy 2 Voluform sets. Like, okay, she's, yeah, I just want to stock up and make sure I'm all set. I'm like, okay.
Well, so, daggone it. Yeah, you had to get off the couch.
I wasn't allowed to just veg.
That's amazing. Yay. Congratulations.
That's fun.
Anybody else, something exciting they want to tell us about? Anybody at all? Okay.
Well, I was going to say about my big day I had yesterday and today was she trumps it.
Well, you tell it anyway.
No, I did. I went to the senior citizen group yesterday and I worked with some Arabic women, and I got to facial men as well. And I left there with the $300 day. I went back to make my deliveries this morning and sold another $100. And then another customer called me, had 100. So I've had a $500 week already. So
that's fabulous. And this is only Tuesday.
I know, right?
That's exciting. Very, very good.
Good job, Nora.
That's great. Both of you, $500 and $600 already. That's great. Well, we thought it would be fun to just do a little count up. Now, this won't count those because those will be on next week's count up, I think, because your summaries end on Saturday. So if you had those on Sunday or Monday, those will be in next week's count up. So thinking of the summary sheet that you just turned in and we just got recognized for, okay, for the week of, let's see, it would have been the 30th of July through the 5th of August. Okay. We're just going to do this by show of hands. If you sold at least $1 that week, would you raise your hand? Okay. And Teresa, I'm not going to count myself, but you can if you, okay. We sold. Okay. If your total sales were between $1 and $99, your total sales, put your hand down. Okay. If you keep going. Okay. Between $100 and $199 for your total sales, put your hand down. Okay. Hands are still up. Nora, are you? She's got to look. Okay, this is a new thing. Like we haven't done this for a while. So now next week, you'll know to come on here with your total in your head. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. So now we're at 200, I believe. I'm a little ADD and have cold medicine. So
hand up in the air. You've got
your hand up in the air. If your total sales were 200 to 299 and nothing more, put your hand down. Okay, we got anybody still got their hand up? Okay. All right. Who was our highest sale then? Who was in the 200s there? Let me know what you sold. Nora?
Where's my total? I'm trying to find my total. It's on my phone. Here we go. My total was 247.
247. Okay. Not bad considering you were at seminar most of the week. Who else had anything? Anybody higher than 247? Anybody in the 200s? Dee Dee? Benita? Okay, 247 must be our queen. Congratulations, Nora. All right,
Nora. I have one thing to say about that though. So I came home and I had a wedding I had to go to that I was doing the makeup for the bride, playing oboe for the music. Then we were invited guests. Well, while I was doing her makeup, and of course I wore a Mary Kay shirt, the photographer said, "Oh, you sell Mary Kay?" And I got a sale for the photographer. I said, "I'll bring it to the church." So I went home, changed.
Get me through the
Brought her
church.
suiting and Delphi gel. It's like crazy.
I love how Mary Kay just
Yep,
you know,
everywhere.
everywhere. Exactly. Well, congratulations. Now, you know, we want our sales to always be 300 or more. And why is that? What will happen if you have sales of $300 a week every week?
You'd be a star consultant.
You'll be a star consultant, Annie Miner. You'll be a sapphire star, bottom line minimum. Okay. So always shoot your goal to at least sell $300 a week. That's $1,200 a month. That's a $600 wholesale reinvestment times the 3 months of the quarter makes you a sapphire star. That should be your very bottom goal, right? We want to blow way past that. All right. But congratulations to everybody. Thank you. And we kind of threw that at you tonight, but we'd like to make sure we recognize our sales each week. That we kind of got away from that. I think that's really important. So Teresa, I'm going to turn it over to you. My voice is starting to go. We're going to talk a little bit about seminar.
Oh my gosh. It's hard to talk about seminar for those of you who have been there or were there last week. We were there with Denise and Nora and Benita. Sony was there. Jenny was with us. Who am I missing that was there with us that isn't on us with us tonight, except for Jenny? You know, it's you have to be there to experience it because it's truly an experience. And so if you've never been, you got 12 months. You know, we have it every year, hopefully, thankfully, that we did miss a couple of years during COVID, but I mean, it's something that everybody needs to go to at least once, because if you go to it once, you'll want to go every single time. And I just have to say, it's just more of anything, there's emotion about coming together with women that are like-minded and who love this company and who see it for what it is, that it's not, it's all about changing women's lives. That's the mission, and that's what we do. And to watch the multinational, you know, the global people that came on stage from all different countries and the women's lives that are being changed across the world. And to think that that's really only been going on for 60 years, and to have known Mary Kay personally, to have had her hand in my hand, to have been taught by her, to have watched her for almost 10 years on the stage every seminar with her son Richard holding her hand, and as he walked her out on the stage, and she would say at the for awards night, "Are you ready for the night of your life?" And we would just cheer and roar, and it brings, it's very emotional because Bob told me one time, you don't realize how lucky you are to still have the founder of your company alive and active in the company. And he said, you don't realize. And I said, yeah, I know, it's amazing. Yeah, I didn't realize. So that part of it is this year even more so, after a couple of years off, and being the 60th anniversary. So that hit me. And then I'll just go through a couple of my quotes because I really want to hear from you guys too. But the song "Till You Can't," we'll talk about that at the end. Nathan Moore said, you know, if you've got a dream, chase it, because a dream won't chase you back. And that's about a song. Pam, you've got to watch the Pam Shaw video, you guys. If you haven't
Raise your
watched
hand if you've watched that so far. Okay.
And watch it over
do.
and over. I mean, get up every morning and put it on while you're putting your makeup on, or while you're, you know, it's life changing, and she really gets you. She really gets to you, and she talks about discipline, decision, grit, and accountability being 4 cornerstones of your business. Neither talent nor intention will book a party. If you never get around to sacrificing for the thing you want, the thing you want will be the sacrifice. Whew.
Oh,
Whew.
Don't. I didn't write that one down. Was that a Pam?
Well,
Say that again, Lisa. Can you say that again?
Yes. If you never get around to sacrificing for the thing you want, the thing you want will be the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kim Mesmer, love, use, and sell everything Mary Kay. You know, if you're using the product, you have knowledge of it. You should not have somebody else's lipstick, somebody else's cleanser, or somebody else's whatever in your cabinet or in your bag. You need to be Mary Kay head to toe, because if you're using it, you're going to sell it because you love it and you know it from using it. It's not just some words that you read. And are your best friends, and are they customers and using the product? Is everybody in your circle one of your clients? Because they should be. And then, oh gosh, I could go on and on and on, but I'm going to stop. It was the thing I needed. It was, I'm a privilege to be there and to be a part of this amazing company and to be there and share it with you all, to such good friends and such close relationships. And that's really bottom line what it's all about. Everybody needs to do Dallas. That's all I'm going to say.
That's right. Who would like to go next? Nora.
Nora.
I do before somebody says what I'm gonna say. Because Teresa already took a couple. But because Nathan Moore, the Chase the Dream, that was my number one. And my number two was from Allison Sellers. Like the first half hour, that's all I needed. I could have walked away right then and there and been done. When she said that standing still is the same as moving backwards. And I find like, I'm okay. I'm just status quo. I'm happy with what I'm doing. And she's right. I'm not doing anything to move forward. I'm just doing what I know what to do. So, and the other, so Lisa Madsen, I loved how she quoted Bob Newhart, just stop it.
That's one of
You
my
had that
favorites.
on there before. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And then I really liked, and this is the last thing I wrote, from Deborah Bailey, who was the number one director, and she's number 3 national. She said, think about how much time and effort you put into packing for the last 4 days, and don't my goals deserve that same amount of time and energy? And that just hit me in the 2x4 smacked me in the head with wow, that's true.
Well, they
Yeah.
say if you worked every day, like the day before vacation, right? When you
Yep.
do the day before vacation, make checklists, 6 most important things to do list. I got to get this done today. I mean, you're the most productive person on the planet before you're getting ready to go out of town. So,
Yep.
amen.
Yep.
Thank you, Nora.
Thank
Who
you.
else? Dee Dee, Benita, Sony? What you got? Oh, Dee Dee got her hand up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there she is. Okay.
Can you see me?
No. There you are.
Oh,
There you are.
okay.
Yeah.
So as far as the mechanics of, if you will, of seminar, Teresa took mine, but it was Pam Shaw. Oh my word. It was like she had a hammer hitting every one of us on the head.
She swung it. Look at the.
She hit me numerous times. It was a hard trip getting to seminar, and in the days before and all of that. So I think I was looking, or maybe I had talked about it in my head and I had talked to God about it, but I was looking for some validation that I was where I needed to be. And in all of our activities, he hit me in the head twice. And so it was just amazing. That was probably one of the most emotional, heartfelt, heart bubbling seminars I've ever been to.
That's a good way to put that. I was emotional a lot. So I love that. Thank you, Dee Dee. Sony or Jenny or Benita? Benita, you want to go next? I think you had your hand up. Unmute yourself. You're muted. There you go.
Yeah, I was like, couldn't get my mouse to work. I was in Christy Campbell's red jacket class, and who else was in the red jacket class besides myself? So Nora, you probably remember talking about the bathtub. So, think of it as get the faucet, get a handle, get a grip on your business. And, you're hot and you're cold. So you have to work on that 80-20 and, work on that. Obviously the 80% is you're hot. You want to be hot, 80% and 20% cold. But she she broke it down what you, the new, the few, okay? And you are the faucet. And talking about growth, work your plan, follow director plan. Company wants to retain us, so we got to think about that. They want to retain us, so they're there to help us. And we got to keep our energy up. And then the new, we need to follow the I've got to abbreviate it. I don't know what it stands for. That's SD plan. What's that, Nora? For a while.
Yeah.
Sales director. Thank you. Product immediately. You know, make sure they get full skincare. Work with our people in the community. Introduce ourselves to introduce people to our director if possible. Pearls of, you know, teach them the pearls. We were talking about the new people, get the pearls for them immediately for our team members. Teach them the process, book, sell, opportunity, profit, and how to make the dollars. And then the few, those are that's going with you. And that's, I heard that a lot. The few that's going with you, it's only going to be 20% of your team. And I see that all the time. I mean, in my 14 people. So, you know, use your time wisely with the few, and make sure it's intentional, and love them all, no matter what they do.
Can I add something to that, Benita?
Sure.
With the 80-20, I loved how she said that your 20% is the seed that's going to give you your 80% profit. So it's the few that are really going to work with you and give you your
and I wrote that. Yeah, it was on the other page.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was great. I mean, I took, I think, 6 pages of her notes.
Yeah, and she was hilarious.
Yes.
I would hate to have followed her up. I would hate to have been the next person that had to talk after her.
Yeah.
She was phenomenal. And she wasn't, and she was a fairly new director. It's a thing. Hadn't she just been a director for a couple years or a year or something like that? She wasn't a senior sales director. She was just a sales director. So, independent sales director. Yeah. So she was good, y'all. Y'all missed it. We had all 3 of our teachers were really good in the red jacket.
They were great. Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, how about Sony or Jenny? What would you like to share with us?
Hey.
Sony?
Ooh, look at this. Can you hear me?
I
Yes.
do.
Just a couple of notes. I think from Pam Shaw. I don't know if anybody already said. She said, in every promised land, there's a problem. So we're here to solve a problem. The good life is the thief of the best life. I don't know if anybody had said that yet. I wrote that down. Well, I skipped a bunch of pages. Tina France said, become a master planner. So that's obviously one of my burnout sets in.
Not anymore. Not anymore, because you're working on it.
I'm working on it. Become a master planner. See, I highlighted it. Burnout sets in when you're inactive. Make self-improvement a way of life. I like that. And that just kind of resonated with some of the other books and stuff that we've been going through at church. And then Tanya Satcher, she talked about legacy. And she was really, really funny. And I didn't write down notes like from her story, but and I can't even remember. Definitely she was a top director since she was on the stage, but she talked about her best friend signed up first and she recruited in under her. But I think she said her friend had to ask her like 17 times before she would finally sign up. One of them said that. And so she was just like, you know, who is it that you only ask a few times, you know, that could be successful as I am or as you are or whatever. So just the thing again, to just keep repeating, to ask over and over again. And then her last one, when she was talking about 10 steps to create a legacy. And I've been thinking about this one although it's already, what is today, Tuesday, when she said never stop dreaming at the end. And she's like, you've got 72 hours to do something different. So she was saying after seminar, you're kind of high on that buzz. And if you don't go home and take immediate action, then you might end up the same place you were before.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Thank you, Sony.
Jenny?
Jenny?
Hey, ladies.
Hey.
I'm gonna start where Sony kind of left off. That was one of my takeaways from was it Tanya Thatcher, was the 72 hours start the change in the next 72 hours, and I did do that. And I'm proud of myself. They also said to celebrate your wins. So that was me celebrating my wins. I also got a lot out of this is one that's really not new, but you must overcome your fears. Feel the fear, but don't do it, but do it anyway. Feel the fear, but you're still gonna do it anyways. And I like that. And that was under the legacy. And it also under the legacy that I really liked was legacy is for it's for you. It's for you, but it's not about you. Is what something else she has stated as well. Something else I like how to stay dedicated. How to stay dedicated is to practice it. So you're going to practice being dedicated, and that'll help you be dedicated.
Oops, you just went muted, Jenny.
Jenny,
There you go. No. There you go.
You're up.
That's where she gave the. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. The Tina, what is it, Prince?
France.
She said, yeah. She said, don't quit and don't give up. And that's where they're celebrating your wins, and you need to find inspiration. And one of the ways to find inspiration is coming to seminar. And that did really inspire me. With my 6 most important things and following up with my customers. And then she also stated about working on self-improvement and staying active, making sure that you stay active. And then another one I liked was setting goals that light you up.
Very good.
I like that. I had a lot. The whole seminar, like Denise said, really kind of fired me up. I feel like it energized me and had me thinking back like it was when I very first started. So I've jumped out there and I've been booking the 17 people, and I've gotten a few more people that I'm adding to my books as well. So it just fired me up. I'm glad I went. Good money well spent. And I hope everybody else will go with us next time.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. I won't say too much more. For me, I think y'all need, if you've not watched Pam, watch it. It'll rock your world. A couple things that she said that really hit me hard. She goes, you have to make a decision, because when you argue for your limitations, you get to keep them. When you're constantly making excuses for why you can't, or this, that, and the other, you get to keep all those limitations. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she says, if you don't do what you say, you're telling your subconscious mind that you can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I was like, she says, we don't go hard enough or long enough to get good results. We'll go a little, we give up so dang soon. Wait, sometimes it's just 5 minutes before the miracle. She said, and then she also said, check your words, because whatever follows I am follows me. I am tired. I'm overweight. I am no good at booking. I am, or I'm a booking machine. I am active, attractive, and in demand. I'm a supermodel, whatever it is. you're going to tell yourself a story, you better tell yourself a good one, right? So I just thought once she spoke, I could have come home. I was just like, oh, but then there was so much more. So it was amazing. And we're getting low on time, but we want to remind you of a couple things. We put out there a fun little contest for the month of August that you can win holiday products from your directors based on the size of your wholesale order. And, you know, we don't just order and charge up a credit card. Y'all know that, right? If your sales will support an order of $250 to $399, not $225. Okay, you got stretch a little bit. $250 to $399. You're going to get one new free holiday product from your director, plus a lookbook and samples. $400 to $599. You're going to get two. $600 to $999. You're going to get three, and $1,000 wholesale or more. Sales support it, okay? And the only way I know if you're self-supported is if you turn in your dang weekly accomplishment sheet. Can we just all do that? Okay? Probably preaching to the choir here, but for crying out loud, it's the most basic accountability thing there is. So I want to see more summary sheets. Come on. Even if it's zero. But if it's been zero forever, can you sell $1? Can you sell a sponge tip applicator so you don't have to put a zero on there? Come on. All right. That's my cold medicine talking. But anyway, so we're going to give some free products, but then we got this. So Teresa, take us through this real quick. We might go 1 or 2 minutes over, but you gotta get this.
Okay. And I need to grab it out of the
Grab it out of your printer.
Here it is right here. Okay. So I can't take credit for this. Monica, our dear friend, Monica
Gabo.
How do you say her? Gabo, who does our monthly deal sheets. And I don't know if she personally does them or if she's got really great staff or whoever, whatever. That's where I saw this. And other than a quick little couple tweaks that Susan and I discussed over it, we both loved it. We thought you guys attract, number grows. You've got to be tracking yourself. So that's why we go crazy about the weekly accomplishment sheets. It's something you have to track. You've got to know what you're doing. So we're going to go back. We've done tracking charts before, but I love this. This is for the week. It's very simple. It's very doable. If you want to do anything with your business, then do this, you guys. And so basically you've got 6 blocks in here. One is make 5 booking attempts. It can be for a party, a facial, career chat, and we want you to star the ones that you actually book, but make the attempt, make an attempt. Okay. That's easy. You can do that 5 a day, but make at least 5. That's for the week. Facial, 3 to 6 women, or hold a party, one or the other. Put the product on 3 to 6 women in a week. Doable. 3 is to have a $300 retail week. We've already talked about that. That's your bottom line. That's your minimum. 4, hold a career chat or add a new team member. And if you're doing the above, you're going to be in front of people that need to know what you're doing, and you're going to share that with them. Submit your weekly accomplishment sheet and join us on Tuesday for the pink huddle. Have a little reflection over here, your goal for the week. And number 5 was sell 1 new skincare set. For goodness sake, sell 1 new skincare set.
If you're doing all of this, you're being the best consultant you can be. All this stuff all works together. It's not like, oh, well, I can't make booking attempts and sell. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
It all goes back to number 1. Make those booking attempts and get in front of people.
Take 30 minutes of your day and focus on working this sheet, you guys, and where you need to focus, because it'll show you your weak links, what you're not willing to do, what you're standing behind. That's where your success is. The things that you've been unwilling to do. And then just shoot a picture of it, shoot it to your director by Tuesday of the next week, you guys, and watch a difference happen in your business. It will be almost magical if you start using this. I promise. I promise. And so we are going to have some rewards and recognition related to this, and we'll go through all of that later. We'll put the details out on Facebook, but start working it. Start working it now.
Teresa's going to wrap us up with quotes from the song, but Deborah Bailey, who was the #1 $1 million director, said, when faith and hard work collide, miracles happen. So there you go. Teresa?
Okay,
baby.
Nathan Moore, who started out our seminar talking about this Cody Johnson and a song that he sings, and it just listening to the words. So this is the refrain. The name of the song is Till You Can't. And this is the refrain. If you've got a chance, take it. Take it while you've got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, because a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can't. So look up the words to the song, Cody Johnson, but you guys put your heart out there, throw your heart over a bar. Let this be your year. Quit thinking about the shoulds and the coulds and just do. Be a Yoda, right?
There is no try. But
There
is
is
it do? There is no try. Is that what it is? I need to ask my kids.
Just do, you guys. Love you. Thank you all for being on with us tonight. Thank you for going to seminar with us. Those of you who did, it was really a blessing to spend that time with you guys. I love you so much. Good night,
Have a
everybody.
good night,
Yeah.
guys. Bye.
Guys are great. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.